Good morning. We are back here at Carson Pass. I'm going to be doing Lake Winnemucca again, but this time solo. Mr. Man is at home with my husband today, so I had a really hard time doing this trail when I was carrying him. So I'm hoping it'll be a little more enjoyable now that it's just me. Granted, I miss him, but it's pretty cold up here today. It's just, I think it just now hit 50 degrees. So don't even wear jackets when I hike because I sweat and I get so hot. But there's a bit of a wind today and it's a bit chilly, so we'll see how long I keep this thing on. A little windy. Kind of hoping to bump into some PCT hikers. I think that would be cool. This is around the time, June, July, they come up to Carson Pass, so some of these inclines, I have no clue how I was able to do this carrying him, because even now I've lost some weight and I've been walking 4 or 5 miles almost every morning. Holy guacamole. So no wonder I was struggling, because man, oh man, no joke, it's still so beautiful. I'm hoping we don't have... I forgot my microphone at home, sorry. My mother-in-law got me a microphone, but I forgot it. And there's a lot of wind, so hopefully you can hear me. But I'm hoping that there's no rain or thunder coming. The skies are looking great. We've got all this wind, so I'll have to check the weather here in a bit. Though the wind does feel nice. I ditched the jacket already. We're already sweating. Stop by Frog Lake again, which is about halfway point. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break here. There's elephants back. Sorry about the wind. Yeah, it is not favorable out here. Whoa! It's still beautiful. It's cold and windy, and I'm hoping I don't get rained on. I do really want to. I do really want to make it to this lake because it was so beautiful. You know what? I will continue in a minute. It's too windy. Here's the junction where the PCT continues this way. I'm going this way. But I think the PCT hikers are a little more wise than I was. Maybe they stayed huddled in their tents today. We're gonna do it. I think the biggest thing I'm sad about is because of the wind and the weather, I'm not seeing a lot of nature, whereas the first time I came here with my son, we saw quite a few little critters, so I think the animals are huddling up right now. But I heard a rumor, and I guess I was too silly to check, but I heard a rumor that the Sears are supposed to get snow again soonish. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Let's hope it stays over there. We got some nastiness coming in. Alright, we're gonna roll with it, get through it. There she is. Today, granted this is before the weather, I've been feeling can't talk. I've been feeling a little bit of raindrops happening, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to hang out here like I wanted. But my original goal was, the first time I came here with Murdoch, I basically just crashed at this little tree, or this one of these two right here, because I was so tired. And I was going to continue up the trail. Now, of course, this leads into a larger trail system where you can go to other alpine lakes along the way, or you can climb to the top of that if you're a brave and not chubby soul like me. But I wanted to explore more over here. Let me walk over here real quick. One of the things I love about this trail is how many beautiful wildflowers there are in the summer. Anyway, as I was saying, brain, there's a waterfall over there. I saw it the first time I came, but I really wanted to go check it out. I don't know if you can really access over there, but it's really pretty. Anyway, I've got an off-brand, generic brand Uncrustable was my reward for coming back here, so I'll probably shove that in my pie hole real quick and then I'll head out. Alright, whoops. So I planned on staying at the lake at least for a little bit, but the weather progressively was getting worse. I got rained on. Of course, now I'm looking at it, there's blue and I've got sun over here. But so I probably could have stayed and sat for a bit, but we'll just come back another time. So, but I wanted to cover my phone in my backpack because I was scared the rain was going to get heavier and I didn't want my phone to get wet. So, got my off-brand Uncrustable written on the go. But yeah, I ran into a hiker coming up and we were both kind of like, weather's kind of meh, but we both were agreeing on the fact that because of the weather, there's less people to deal with. So that's the bonus. Alright, so I just finished a bit ago. I'm back in my car. I I was getting kind of bummed out because the weather started to clear up, and of course I was like, man, I could have stayed at the lake. It got cruddy again, so I think I made the right call. But I just came out of the ranger station over there. I bumped into my very first PCT hiker, and I talked to the ranger station, and apparently he's the very first PCT hiker they've seen this year so far. So he's early, which is great, because I asked him, I was like, isn't PCT hikers normally in July? And it's almost to the end of June. So, but anyway, if you're ever in the Carson Pass area, highly recommend going to the ranger station. Very nice people. They're doing like a wildflower hike today, which I would have totally signed up for if I knew that was happening. Really cool stuff inside, fun information, a lot of stuff for kids. I ended up getting a couple things. Hopefully my husband doesn't mind. I got like a little trout bandana. I wear a bandana because of my dreads, and I got a little, like a mushroom one. If you know me, I like my mushrooms. And then I got a little something for my son, so hopefully he likes it. We'll put it on his little backpack. So, but anyway, thank you for following along. Sorry the video was a little chaotic and windy, and probably not the most appealing thing to watch, but I always enjoy making these videos and enjoy going on adventures. So thank you so much for the support, and we will see you next time. Little man will be with me. So much love from M&M Adventures. See you later.